How one professor proved that you can stop loving someone in just 12 minutes, and why this method actually works. A psychologist named Arthur Aaron once made a surprising discovery. He realized that love isn't just a feeling, it's also a chemical and cognitive process. Something the brain can strengthen or slowly turn off. While studying attraction, he noticed a pattern. If you guide the mind through a very specific sequence of questions, emotional attachment begins to weaken. He later called this process de-romanticization. And what's most surprising, this method works even on people who have loved someone for years. 1. The core idea. The brain keeps love alive through idealization. We don't love the person as they are. We love the image we created in our mind. We fall in love with a version of someone, with who they could be, with who they were at their best. The moment idealization breaks, the chemistry begins to fade. Once the brain starts seeing reality instead of fantasy, the emotional charge slowly shuts down. 2. Question 1. What does this person actually do for me on a daily basis? Not, they love me. Not, we have history. Concrete actions. A real list. Most people can't name more than 2 or 3 things. And when they do, they often describe the past, not the present. That's when the brain realizes your loving memory or potential, not the person standing in front of you. Idealization begins to crack. 3. Question 2. If I met this person for the first time today, would I choose them again? Look at how they treat conflict, how they react on hard days, how they speak when they're upset. If this were a first date, would you want a second one? For most people, the honest answer is no, and that's often the moment love begins to quietly fade. 4. Question 3. How many times have I changed myself, my plans, or my boundaries for this person? Write real examples. If the list of sacrifices is much longer than the list of mutual effort, your brain detects imbalance. Oxytocin drops, attachment weakens. As the professor noted, love dies faster from nervous exhaustion than from betrayal. 5. Question 4. What do I get from this relationship that I couldn't get from myself or healthy connections? Not love, not support, something truly unique. If the answer is nothing, the mind stops seeing a reason to stay. Toxicity without value loses its grip. 6. Question 5. Who have I become next to this person? Compare yourself now to who you were years ago. More confident or more anxious? More open or more closed? More yourself or less? If the relationship takes more than it gives, the brain activates survival mode. Love steps aside for self-preservation. 7. Question 6. If my best friend were in this relationship, what would I tell them? This question shuts down emotion and activates logic. Almost everyone answers the same way. Leave. And once the brain hears the truth spoken out loud, it can't unhear it. The professor called this the final nail in the coffin of romantic illusion. 8. The final step. Write down all your answers. Don't reread them immediately. Give your brain 24 hours. Within a day, emotional chemistry begins to reorganize itself. You start seeing the person clearly, without fantasy, without filters. In tests with over 300 volunteers, 87% reported that their feelings disappeared or significantly weakened within 2 weeks. Not because they were forced to forget, but because they finally saw the truth. If this helped you see your situation more clearly, subscribe to Psychology of Happiness. Your clarity begins where illusion ends.